surprised, but 45 has suddenly lost enthusiasm for his trial. Nobody ever accused 45 of being consistent. For weeks, the squatter clamored for a fair trial in the Senate to clear him of impeachment charges. He says, "I look forward to it," he said on New Year's Eve. 45 also stated he wants his aides to testify in the Senate where they'll get a fair trial. White House counsel Pat Cipollone urged House Democrats to finish impeachment so we can have a fair trial in the Senate. Now the House is about to deliver the impeachment articles, and suddenly 45 has lost enthusiasm for a trial. Many believe that by the Senate giving credence to a trial, 45 treated on Sunday afternoon rather than an outright dismissal, it gives the partisan Democrat credibility that it otherwise does not have. 45 doesn't have credibility at all to run the office, but he still does. Lest many believe that was just a fleeting thought, 45 retweeted it Sunday morning. 45 tweeted, many believe, of course, is 45 speaking for "I believe and I understand why many believe a fair Senate trial would hurt Trump," or 45 if it means producing the documents and witnesses 45 refused to provide to the White House. His defenses would wither faster than his explanations for the assassination of Iran's Soleimani. First, 45 said Soleimani was planning an imminent attacks on U.S. interests. After he actually tweeted, he said imminent instead of imminent. When lawmakers, including Republicans, said their classified briefings produced zero evidence of a threat, 45 took his case to Faux News. "I can reveal that I believe it would have been 4 embassies that Soleimani attacked," 45 declared, but it turned out to be a bullshit story because, of course, Soleimani wasn't attacking anything, at least not that we know of. But it turns out 45 believes that this is the absence of evidence. Asked by CBS News' Margaret Brennan on Sunday about whether there was specific threat to 4 embassies, 45's Defense Secretary Mark Esper replied, "I didn't see one with regard to 4. So CNN's Jake Tapper asked Esper, was 45 embellishing? He says, "I don't believe so," Esper replied, but this is because Esper shares 45's evidence-free belief that Soleimani would have attacked 4 embassies. "This is fun. The truth is whatever 45 believes it to be, much as when he said his net worth was based on how he feels, which that's not how it works, so anyway. There was a time when people got in trouble for making things up like this. George W. Bush never lived down the infamous 16 words in his 2003 State of the Union address. The British government has learned that Saddam Hussein recently sought significant quantities of uranium from Africa. And when the Obama administration used talking points falsely claiming the attack on U.S. diplomats in Benghazi was sparked by an anti-Islam video, Republicans answered with years of rage. Senator Lindsey Graham, who's a Republican from South Carolina, called Obama White House officials scumbags that lied about the Benghazi attack. Senate Republican leader Mitch McConnell said the administration made up a tale and declared it worthy of investigation. But now, Mitch McConnell and Lindsey and Brett Graham can both be expected to embrace 45's faith-based defense, both on the imminent Iran threat and on the squatter's innocence in the Ukraine affair. It brings to mind the "I Believe" number from the musical The Book of Mormon. "I believe that God lives on a planet called Kolob, and I believe that the Garden of Eden was in Jackson County, Missouri." A Republican just believes. How would the "I Believe" defense play out in the Senate trial? Chief Justice John Roberts, did 45 ask the government of Ukraine to announce investigations into a political opponent and discredited theory about Ukraine interfering in the 2016 election? Cipollone, "I don't believe so." Roberts, did 45 withhold security aid to Ukraine in the White House meeting contingent on these investigations? Cipollone, "I believe otherwise." Did 45 direct officials to defy subpoenas without documents? Cipollone says, "I believe you are mistaken," and Brett Graham would say, "move to dismiss." 45, after expressing his newfound belief that a Senate trial would help his case, moved on to sharing other beliefs Monday with his Twitter followers, including the belief that I was the person who saved pre-existing conditions, which he hasn't, and a belief that the corrupted Dems are trying their best to come to the Ayatollah's rescue. His evidence for the latter belief, a doctored picture of Senate Majority Leader Charles Schumer and House Speaker Nancy Pelosi wearing Muslim garb in front of an Iranian flag. It's a safe bet that when the trial begins late this week or early next week, 45 Senate sycophants will seek the dismissal he requested. Others may try to blow up proceedings by hauling in Hunter Biden. I'd like to think the requisite for for four Republican senators will join Democrats in demanding legitimate trial, but I'll believe it when I see it.